You have got to stop thinking that your business is going to be easy. Yeah, there's going to be some times where you kill it and you crush it at a thrift store, or you source some items from eBay to flip on Amazon, or you find a supplier and it's just so easy and you crush it, you go to a garage sale. But the reality is, if you want a long-term business, reselling, it's going to be hard. Like I said, there's going to be times where it's easy, but there's also going to be more times where it's challenging. Challenges with returns, challenges with finding time to list, challenges with working with a prep sitter, hiring a virtual assistant. You know, a lot of times the hard things that happen and the hard times, we look at it as like, this is a sign, like maybe we should give up. This isn't going to work out. But really, it's a sign that there's an opportunity to grow. Because in business, we get paid for solving problems, right? Every single time that there's an obstacle, a problem, a challenge, when we can overcome that and we can solve that, we find more ways to build more freedom, to make more money, to increase our sales. And again, a lot of people don't want to hear this, especially beginners. They're looking for a quick buck. They're looking to just make a fast dollar. And that really doesn't exist. Of course, like I said, there's been people who have gone to a garage sale, bought a whole entire Pokemon collection and made $1,000, right? There's been people who, come across a buyout at a house and they buy, a whole entire estate sale out or something, and they spend $2,000 and they make $30,000. Of course, these things could happen, but typically it's not the case, right? You've got to refine your model and you've got to dig down into your niche, right? I just got off a podcast with the Side Hustle Experiment and we were talking about this. The riches are in the niches. There's a lot of people who are quitting Amazon right now, quitting eBay, quitting Walmart. And the reality is there's money in each one of those platforms, but you've really got to niche down and you got to figure out what's working, right? For me, I remember in 2021, after the pandemic, everybody was quitting Amazon. The rules were changing. Everyone was running away from wholesale and online arbitrage and different things. But I was starting to make money with eBay to Amazon flipping, and I had become really good at that little tiny niche. Everybody said, don't do that. You're going to get in trouble. You're going to get kicked off. It's not possible to scale. Since then, I went from doing $100,000 a year to this year, I'm on pace to do over $1 million, maybe $1.2, $1.3 million. And that's because the riches are in the niches. Now, I'm not getting rich. When I say the riches are in the niches, that's where the money is, right? That's where the magic is. That's where the profits are in the opportunities that nobody else is really digging deep into. Most people, they're just living on the surface. They're surface level with Amazon Influencer. They're surface level with eBay to Amazon. They're surface level with online arbitrage. They're surface level with Kindle publishing, TikTok shop, YouTube automation. There's so many ways to make money. But really, when there's 100 people that say you can't make money with Amazon FBA, there's 3, 4, 5 people, such as myself, who are going past the surface, digging deep, and finding the riches and the niches. But it's hard. It's challenging. You've got to solve problems. You've got to find new systems and solutions and ways to scale your business. There's a reason why most people work a job and very few people actually run a business. A lot of people start a business, but what's the stat? After 5 years, I think 95% of them are gone.